law, liberty, and democracy. Now, if you go to Indian Constitution, everyone is supposed to abide by the Constitution. Dr. Tharoor, as a senior parliamentarian for a third term, knows it, to owe allegiance to the Constitution. There are only two offices under the Constitution whose oath is very different: the President of India and the Governor. Under Article 60, the President, and under Article 159, the Governor. Their oath is to protect, preserve, and defend Constitution. Therefore, my task as first servant of the state of West Bengal is very daunting, very difficult. We must always remember, which is often forgotten, what Fuller said centuries ago: be ever so high, the law is above you. If we face situations where we have law of the ruler, but not rule of law, that's the greatest challenge to democracy. Another aspect is, can liberty graduate to license? The essence of democracy is the temples of democracy, theaters of democracy, where public issues need to be debated. They are being discussed on the streets. That's a big challenge. If this continues for long, and distinguished parliamentarians like Dr. Tharoor are not alive to it, the great institution will get into irrelevance. I would therefore respond in a limited way. India is on the rise. Indisputably, it's on incremental trajectory. The rise on various elements that constitute governance and development is like a plateau. Can we afford to ignore these great developments on political partisan grounds? The narrative politics which is being treaded primarily because media is convinced of it has to be antidoted. Friends, our country is one where iconic status is accorded on parameters that are not justifiable or rational. I would therefore urge any reference to religion should not red flagged. Why? Why should we not have belief in our religion? Where is the handicap? Look at countries of the globe, how committed they are to their religion. Yes, we must believe in the preamble of Indian Constitution. That is very enlightening and gives us great directional approach. But I can tell you, I am at the suffering end. I am at the suffering end as Governor of State of West Bengal for over 2.5 years. I expected enlightened parliamentarians, and we have one of the very distinguished one amongst us with great global exposure. Why don't they come to the aid of a suffering man? Entire media has given a narrative to the entire world. Governor West Bengal is at loggerheads with the Chief Minister. It is the other way around. I would therefore appeal to all of you. This is too serious a subject. We must focus on it, and time for us that we don't observe silence. If the silent majority observes silence for too long, it is bound to be silenced. I was interacting with Mr. Veer Sanghvi, one of the finest brains in journalism, an independent mind, and he was a little startled that the fear quotient in the state of West Bengal is so oppressive, so painful, indigestible, and the fourth pillar does not exist there. It seems to have been uprooted and taken to the bottom of Bay of Bengal.